Man, what's good, chat? I ain't even late. 1 to 10. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. Yo. What's good? What's good? Rob? What's good? Chat? What's good? Mom? What's good? Chat? What's good? Zach? What's good? Chat? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? I hath returned. Yet again, once more, yet again. Gray Hoodie, Yo Verlaine, Mike, Fiberglass, CaseOh, Chris, Fail, Key, Ghost, Case, Nano, Drippy, Just, Rob, Box, Yo, W Subbers. Appreciate y'all, man. Yep, Gray Hoodie. Chat, how's everybody's day going on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me hear it, huh? Chat, how we doing, man? Scale of 1 to 10. Huh? We good? Chat, I didn't set foot outside today. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I didn't go outside, man. Chat, I did not go outside, bro. I didn't step foot outside all day. It's too hot, bruh. Vinny with the 5 gift. Appreciate you, Vinny. Why? Because it's hot and I've had a dadgum headache. I hate headaches. Type 1 if you hate headaches. Yo, Croutons, appreciate you with the 5. CaseOh 24/7, Ray, appreciate you. Ain't nothing, chat. Chat, I'm telling you, a couple of the worst pains, like regular, often pains you can get, is a headache or a tum-tum ache. Both of them bad, bruh. You know what I mean? Both of them things bad, chat. Hey, what y'all do today, though? Y'all do anything today, chat? Double meteor shower. Wait, what? There's a meteor shower. Yo, awesome with the 5. Thank you. Wait, there's a meteor shower going on? Is there for real? And I'm missing it. Dadgum meteor shower. And I'm missing it. Man. Yo, Hannah with the 5 gift. Appreciate you, Hannah. Don't nobody care about a meteor shower? Hey, buddy, won't you speak for yourself? Huh? Won't you speak for yourself, buddy? I like meteor showers. Type 1 if you like meteor showers, bruh. What you talking about? I'm looking out the door right now. Will it be visible from Arkansas? Huh? Chat, I don't know what's going on, bruh. I don't know what's been going on. It's like this past week, I've been feeling just tired all day, every day, bro. I'm gonna have to get on some... I don't know. Dude, I don't understand, bro. It's like the past week, I just been tired. You know, it's like, dude. I don't know, man, like, bro. Yo, Carrie with the 10 gifted. W, Carrie with the 10 gifted. Thank you. It might be the heat. But I don't know. Low iron? No, I'll be eating iron. We're good on that. No, we good on some iron. It might be the heat though. But dude, there's nothing worse. Chat, there's nothing worse than just feeling tired, bruh. Like, golly, dude. You know? Nothing worse. Vitamin B12 can help with energy. Bro, them vitamins, man, them vitamins a scam, bro. Bro, you take vitamins, don't even nothing happen. Like, if I take a vitamin, my whole life should change instantly. You know what I mean? Why I gotta wait? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna take something, it needs to start working immediately when I take it. Like, back in the day when we was a kid, chat, did you take the Flintstone ones when you was a kid? Dude, the dadgum Flintstone vitamins, bro. Dude, not gonna lie, Those things was like candy, bro. On everything I love. Dude, on everything I love, Flintstone vitamins tasted more like candy than they did like a vitamin. Like, I could sit there and eat a whole bottle of them. Matter of fact, I probably did eat a whole bottle of them now that I think of it. Probably sucked down an entire bottle of dadgum vitamin action. Agent Zero? Why have I seen multiple people type Agent Zero? What's he doing? W Agent, that's my dude, though. Why y'all just typing his name? You just typing his name. That's a good guy, though. I like Agent. That's a good dude right there. Yo, Jack with the 5. Appreciate you, Jack. He was watching, and now everybody typing it. Bro. Oh, he's watching. Yo, what's good, Agent? Yo, what's good, big dog? You know what I mean? Hey, what's good, big dog? You know? Hey, you a good dude, bruh. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't never talked to you personally before, but you know, hey, you a good dude. You know what I mean? That's all I got. You know, that's all I know. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm saying. He wants to play Ready or Not. Oh, dude, you know what's crazy? Dude, I think me, Jinxie, and Sketch are gonna play that one day this week. Yo, if he wants to play, if he wants to get in there, he can get up in there. No joke. Chat, y'all remember when I played Ready or Not like a year and a half ago and it got me permanently banned on TikTok? Who was there when that happened? Chat, who was there when that happened? I swear, dude, on everything I love, I played it like a year and a half ago. And it got me almost banned. No, it did get me permanently banned on TikTok. No, I'm down though. I don't know what day me and Jinxie or me, Jinxie, and Sketch gonna play, but is he down for like Thursday? Or is it just like a now type deal? He wanna play Thursday? Something like that? He wants to play now? I mean, I feared that that's impossible to do it right now. Because this stream would be going down, Bubba. Okay, we would be crashing. Yo, Egghead with the 5. Appreciate you, Egghead with the 5. Thank you. W Egghead. I'll call off work. Chad, have you ever called off work to watch my stream before? Have you? Have you ever done that? And if you have, be for real though, cause you gonna get modded up in here. No joke, you gonna get modded. No, if I had the game downloaded, 100% would jump on right now, but that would take literally probably 2 hours for it to download. But yeah, if I did have it already downloaded, I'd 100% jump in. No joke. Unemployed? Chat, type 1 if you're unemployed. Hey, look. Don't even bother getting no job, bro. Hey, don't even bother. Cause look here. You get a job, you know, everything's gonna get a whole lot worse. Like when you're in school, you're like, man, this bad. I hate school. It can't get worse than this. But then when you get out of school and you go get a job, you're like, oh my goodness. I want to go back to school. On everything I love, that's how it goes. And then when the thoughts get real bad is when you sit there on your porch at night, and you're like, dude, ain't no way I'm about to have to sit here and work till I'm like 70. Dude, that's when it starts getting bad, bruh. Yo, Ezra with the 5, thank you. Cause like, dude, they really gonna make me work till I'm 70. Like my whole life gone. Cause I'm working. You know what I think of that? I think I want to hear what the pickle has to say about that. Big Papa Randy with the 5.
If you stumble, Make it part of the dance.
I mean, he makes me feel better every time, chat. He makes me feel better. He makes me feel better every time. Get that 401k going. 401ks are a scam. I remember when I was, dude, oh my goodness, bruh. You know what was a scam? When I was working at the rice mill, they was wanting me to pay for health. They was going to take health insurance out of my check and 401k out of my check. I said, no. I didn't have health insurance for like the entire 4 years that I was working at the rice mill. Did not have health insurance because I'm like, bro, it's gonna take this much out of my check. I'm like, I ain't doing it. And that included when I fell 12 feet and broke my foot while I was at work. But that was like, they paid for that because that wasn't on me. But yeah, no, I did not have no health insurance. Nope, never did. Yo, Llama with the 5, thank you. I was just risking it, dude. I was trying to get by with the little money I had. I'm like, bro, I don't want no extra money going in no health insurance, so I'm just gonna be careful. I hope I don't die, or hope I don't get hurt. So I ain't the only one that did that. Don't sit and act like ain't nobody else did that before, bro. Get out of here. Cause you sit there, you're like, bruh, this a whole bunch of money. I'm not even guaranteed gonna get snapped up, so I ain't paying it. Only one with the 5 with the Ray. Appreciate you. And it's the same thing with the 401k. They was want to take out like a certain percentage for the 401k. I said, no. I want all my money. I said, no, I'm trying to get all that. What you talking about? Talk about a 401k. You can't even, when you put money to a 401k, you got to go through an act of Congress just to get your money out of your 401k. No, I'm good. No, I'm good off that, bro. Like if I'm gonna have me some money somewhere, I'm gonna put something back. I'm gonna save a little bit. Like if I want like a new game console coming out, I put money back on my own. I don't need to put it in a 401k, bro. Because that's what a lot of people's using it for. They want like a bike or something. Like, hey, I want a new bicycle. I'm going to get the money out of my 401k. I swear. I swear, bro. You know? Yo, that's tough, Peyton. Yo, Peyton, that's tough. You could put it in the Discord, Peyton. Appreciate you. What is that? Yo, happy 14th birthday, Connor. Chat, tell Connor happy 14th birthday. Appreciate you, Connor. Happy 14th birthday, Connor. Appreciate you, Snoop. 401k's retirement. Whatever. You go ahead and do that then. I'm good. I want my money now! You put money back for when you old and gray. I'm gonna get my money now. You talk about I'm good off that. Because guess what? Yo, will do with the 5. Even if I live the retirement age, I'm gonna make something happen no matter what. I don't need to put no money back, no retirement. And I ain't telling you to go do that, but that's how I looked at it. Golly. That's the thing. That's the way you always gotta look at it, bruh. You always gotta look at it as like, hey, I'm gonna make something shake somehow. And that's how it was for me, bro. I was like, hey, you know, you'll take % of my money, you're going to put it in retirement. I don't even know if I'm going to live the retirement age. And say I die before I'm retirement age, you know what I mean? L advice, yo, mom. Yo, mom, I said I ain't going to, yo, mom, you about to get banned up in here. I said I ain't telling nobody to do this. I'm saying what I said I did. And you knew I was doing it too. And I'd still be doing the same thing if I was still working right now. Because you know what my thought process was? I was like, man, there ain't no way I'm living to retirement age. You know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, bro, I'm good. If I hit 60, that's good. So I was like, you know what? I ain't going to need that retirement money. Just give my money now. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. Now, again, I ain't telling somebody else go do that. You know what I mean? But chat, you know what I'm saying though? Chat, you know what I'm saying? Wait, your old Magic Con shell broke. I decided said you replace it one. Yo, W Egghead, bet. Appreciate you, Egghead. W Egghead, bruh. Bet. Appreciate that. W Egghead. I need a new Magic Conch. Hey, y'all missed the Magic Conch, bruh? Gone. We're gonna put the Magic Conch and the dadgum and the pickle in a rap battle. That's what we gonna do. You know, it's better than a pickle. She had an attitude though. The Magic Conch, she had an attitude the whole time. You know. But no, it's ridiculous. What was I saying? What was I talking about? What was it? What is this? Bro, what you in here talking about? Saving money? Oh, we ain't talking about saving money, Bubba. It's borderline impossible to do that. You just trying to save money? You might as well chalk that up to the game, bruh. Okay. Case, I'm currently in the middle of Sahara Desert. The only thing which has sabotaged. Okay, you just yapping. Appreciate the 100 bits. Yeah, I read a sentence and I read like half a sentence of that. I knew I was going on. There's some stuff you read, you're like, you gotta, out of respect for yourself, you gotta stop reading it. No joke. Because if you read something that you know you ain't, you gotta stop reading it out of respect for yourself, bro. No joke. Because you'll be like, bro, what did I just read? Appreciate the bits though, bro. Like, but what you talking about? I just spent $700 right now. What you out here spending $700 on? Huh? What you out here spending $700 on? Your BBL? Yo, how much a BBL costs for real? Is a BBL a lot of money? I feel like a BBL would be a lot of money, Chad. No joke. Yo, happy 27th birthday, Ballistic. Yo, appreciate you, Ballistic. Happy 27th birthday. Thank you. Chad, didn't y'all say there was a new Schedule 1 update coming out this week? Bro, I'm beat, bro. Bro, if there's a new Schedule 1 update coming out this week, I'm gonna be crunk, dude. Like a big old Schedule 1 update, bruh. You know what I mean? Do y'all know? Do y'all got any information on that? Because I seen last week somebody said that there was going to be one. But I don't know. Yo, Grim with the 10 gifted. W Grim with the... Oh! Appreciate you, Grim. With the 10 gifted. Anywhere from 6,672 to 16,000 on average, with a national average of $8,686 for a BBL. That's actually insane. So the national average for a BBL is $8,600 something dollars. Kyle with the 5 gifted. Thank you. Dude, what kind of BBL you getting at $16,847? That's like premium BBL, bruh. You gonna have to go, if you go, you might as well, if you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well go ahead and go with the $16,000 one, bruh. No joke. BBL action. Golly. Hey, that's life though, chat, you know. Bro, my tum hurting, man. Why my dadgum tum hurting? Man, golly. I don't know why my tum hurting, chat. Are you drinking pop? No, I'm drinking water. And I'll literally prove it. Boom, buddy. There you go. There you go. There you go. Sprite, that's not even a joke that has any funny moment at all to it, because everybody knows I don't like Sprite anyway. So I wouldn't be drinking Sprite. I don't drink vodka or nothing either. So there's legitimately no other option for that to be besides water. Just saying. Literally just saying. 7-Up, it don't matter what it is. It's water, bruh. Yeah, I think so, Shelves. Appreciate you. Hold on. Chad, I'm about to dookie, bro. My tom hurt. Yo, happy 26th birthday, Kayla. Chad, tell Kayla happy 26th birthday. Appreciate you, Kayla. My tom hurt. Ooh, let's see what's on the menu on here for today. Ooh, man, I need a spooky video. Oh, man, please. Oh, there's another doorbell one. Got to. Chat, some doorbell action. The doorbell ones never don't hit. Oh my goodness. That thumbnail is absolutely absurd. The roller coaster one, y'all wrong for that. Golly, how could you? Oh yeah.
Are you tired of uncomfortable bras that dig, poke, and just don't fit right?
Lock
We
in.
deserve better.
8 most disturbing things caught on doorbell camera footage again. Oh, man. Does that dude got a sword?
This first doorbell camera footage was taken in broad daylight.
Oh, Chillin' Scares must have been sick during this video. Or he just woke up or something. He sound crazy in this video. Golly, what happened? It was 3 years ago? Dang, what happened to bro? He sound way different here than he does now. Hold on,
man.
what'd he say though? My bad, I was talking. I don't know why I'm saying my bad. I ain't apologizing for that. Matter of fact, I'm rewinding it again just to make you mad. What you talking about? Matter of fact, hit it again. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm over here saying my bad because I didn't hear something. You got me messed up. I take back my apology. You got me messed up.
This first doorbell camera footage was taken in broad daylight. A man in at least his 20s is seen selling candy door to door.
Uh-oh.
The homeowner with the camera would open the door for the man. She would then proceed to make a purchase, with the actual transaction itself being shown.
Ma'am, there ain't no way you bought door-to-door salesman candy.
But shortly after, 3 more men revealed themselves.
Whoa!
They were armed and took advantage of the open door by robbing the woman in her own home.
Broad daylight. He just walked off. I can almost guarantee you this dude's in on it. There's no way this is a coincidence, bro. There ain't no way.
The whole operation was a setup.
Told you!
With the man selling the candy being in on it. From the start, the intention was to gain the homeowner's trust to get her to open her front door so that they could rob her at gunpoint.
Bruh.
The men swiped some of her belongings and later rushed off. A few minutes before this footage was taken,
They trying to do it. This was...
a nearby house's doorbell camera would capture the same man, again seemingly attempting to sell candy.
Bruh.
Although, being suspicious, this homeowner wouldn't open the door. Directly after this encounter, the man is shown going up to the house across the street to make another attempt. But this homeowner would also not open the door. The men involved were never caught by police.
Are they ever caught by police?
This footage was captured on the night of March 7th, 2019. Shown is a man stepping on a house's front porch and emptying an entire yellow fuel container just in front of the door. The man then attempts to light the fuel using a small lighter.
Why? Nah, that's arson. Buddy, that's attempted murder right there. That ain't no arson. Arson is burning down like an abandoned building. This is somebody's house that they living in. This attempted murder right here. That'll get you life? No, it won't, because nobody in these videos are ever caught. Goober can't even light it!
After failing to catch the fuel on fire, the man gives up and just walks away. As it turns out, he had mistakenly used diesel fuel rather than regular gasoline. And while gasoline is extremely flammable, diesel fuel is much less so. Had the man used gasoline, and he would have no doubt started the house, along with himself, on fire.
Yeah, that's true. He'd have been on fire too, because he was standing all in it.
In the house at the time was a mother and her 2 children. When the mother saw the footage, she would call the police, who would later identify and arrest the man in his house.
Oh my goodness, he got caught across the street. Wait, what?
Time was a mother and her 2 children. When the mother saw the footage, she would call the police, who would later identify and arrest the man in his house just across the street. The woman claimed she didn't know the man, and had no idea why he would want to harm her and her family. When questioned why he did it, the man claimed he had seen a ghost and was trying to get rid of it, suggesting he was most likely under the influence of something.
Oh yeah, he was off that granddaddy cheese, what he was on. What you mean you seen a, what?
He was later charged with attempted homicide and arson.
There you go. Attempted homicide, that's what I said.
On February 2, 2022, a contractor in Houston was working in a townhome. At around 6 p.m., the contractor claimed an unknown man that was armed and wearing a mask suddenly appeared inside the townhome with him.
Yo, Tux with the 5, appreciate you. And arson, nobody cares! I never said it wasn't gonna be arson, buddy. I specifically said it was gonna be attempted murder. I know arson's included. Y'all wanna be right so, I'm cutting the stream off. Y'all wanna be right so bad. Buddy, stop. You want to be right about nothing. That's the crazy part. You want to be right about nothing.
The unknown man proceeded to force the contractor into a bathroom, where he then tied him up by bounding his feet and hands.
Don't worry if life gets a little vinegary. You've got the sugar to balance it out.
Afterwards, he rummaged through the townhome for over an hour, all the while listening to a police scanner to verify the police weren't on their way. And this footage captured exactly that.
So he put this dude in a bathroom, tied him up. What's going on with this action right here? What's up? What's up with the... I'm confused about this layout right here. What is that? Is that some fence action? Is this like a privacy fence directly up I don't know what's going on with this setup. He stole his truck!
After taking multiple items belonging to the homeowners, who were out of town at the time, the man found the contractor's keys and drove off with his truck that now contained everything that he had stolen.
Oh, so the dude was just working there.
The man was never found by police.
Never
However,
found.
the stolen truck was. It was found 2 days later, unoccupied in a nearby restaurant parking lot. But ever since, nothing else has been found.
Man, golly, bro. Why they, bro? They got
This doorbell footage was recorded in the early morning hours of July 26th, 2019.
GG.
While it's not visible in the footage itself, the house just next to the one with the camera had been completely set on fire.
Oh, Lord.
And because of how close the houses were, this made the house with the camera at risk of also being set on fire. Shown in the video are some of the other neighbors desperately trying to warn the homeowners of the threat.
Yo, W-Mans, bro.
Yeah, if their house is on fire.
I know, I'm knocking on the door. There's nobody answering.
this why, bro, whenever I'm gone somewhere out of the house for like a while, and I know I'm gonna be gone for like multiple hours, I like leave a little spot open to where Kitty could get out if the house caught on fire. You know what I mean? Like I'll leave like a little thing open to where she could nuzzle out if the house caught on fire. I don't never seal the thing completely because I always be thinking, it's like, bro, what if the house catches on fire while I'm gone and there ain't no way for it to escape? So I'll like leave like a little thing crack so she can nuzzle out if it catches on fire. So if you got dogs or cats or something, hey, I recommend doing the same thing. Not gonna lie, leave like a little crack in one of the doors or something like that so they can nuzzle out of there. No joke, I do it every time because I be scared, bruh.
Can I help you?
What you mean? Can I help you? The house on fire.
The house next door to you is on fire. Your house is almost on fire.
Okay, thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
Fortunately, the loud banging was enough to alert the homeowners to the situation.
She said, "Can I
From
help
there,
you?"
they would get all the children out of the house as quick as possible.
Oh,
They were then brought to one of the neighbors' houses across the street,
Bro,
far enough away from the
they
fire.
probably would have been in trouble if
But
it wasn't
other
for
than some
them.
damage to the trees and part of the garage, the house with the doorbell camera was ultimately left untouched.
Oh, that's what's up. House didn't get burned up.
This footage captured an unknown man walking up to the front door of this house. Right away, he leans against the door and tries to open it. He doesn't even knock, but the doorbell camera alerts the homeowner of motion being detected, so the homeowner still gets up to see who it is. Before asking any questions, the homeowner opens the door to see what the man wants.
Bro, what you doing?
Then, without any hesitation, the man steps inside the house. Naturally, the homeowner saw this as a red flag, and shortly after tells the man he needs to leave. But he didn't listen,
A red
forcing the
flag?
homeowner to have to physically push him out of the house.
Hello. Hi.
No, you're immediately getting snapped up if you think you're gonna walk in somebody's house like that. The fact that this dude didn't immediately get thrown into the wall is insane. Like, bro, what?
Who are you? Aaron right now. How are you? Good. You need to leave. How far? Out there. What's the big staircase? What? What's the stone stairs here? Come on, where are you going? What's the staircase here? Goodbye, you.
You so soft. You sit there and loaded up that punch like Donkey Kong, and you only threw it after he closed the door. You are so soft, bro. Get out of here. You throwing a punch like you was really gonna throw it. You had plenty of time to throw it, bro. Walk off.
As the door is being closed on him, the man forcefully punches the glass on the door.
Oh, I bet it snapped his whole wrist up, too.
But fortunately, the homeowner was still able to close and lock it. The man then continues to stand at the door, trying the door handle, before the video ends. What this man had actually planned is unknown.
This dude. Left hand broke.
This video was taken on the night of August 10th, 2021. A woman is seen returning home from work. She unlocks her door and walks in, but before she can close it again, a man that was armed enters her home just behind her. Shortly after, another man can be seen. The two would demand the keys to the woman's car, and after she gave it to them, they would run back outside to where her car was parked, where they would then drive off with it.
Stole the whip. She knew something was up, too. You could tell how frantically she was trying to get in the house. She knew they was pulling up on her, too. You could tell.
They would run back outside to where her car was parked, where they would then drive off with it.
Look, you can tell she knows something going on.
Come up fire. Oh, don't move.
Well, never mind. Maybe not. She sounded surprised.
Police were immediately called, and only a couple hours later, they would find the stolen vehicle at a stoplight. They attempted a traffic stop, but the vehicle fled. The high rate of speed and rainy conditions that night made following it almost impossible, so police had to give up.
They didn't even get the car back.
The vehicle is yet to be found, but the two involved in the theft would be found only 2 days later.
Dude, I wonder if a situation like this happens where you get robbed or you get carjacked and it's literally on camera. Do you get like compensated for that, or do you just gotta be straight up go buy a new car? Or does like insurance buy you a new car or something? But you never know with insurance. They might be like, oh, that ain't our problem. They give you $5,000. You go buy like a little 1976 Ford Pinto or something, and it breaks down on you every day. And you probably had like a $30,000 car.
The one that confronted the woman was charged with home invasion, armed robbery, and motor vehicle theft.
They give you a rental. What you gonna do with a rental?
This happened in Phoenix, Arizona. It's the middle of the night, and this was captured on one homeowner's doorbell
That's
camera.
a sword, dude.
A man armed with an actual sword,
Oh, yeah.
a hammer, and an axe walks up to the front porch.
Well, you know, chilling scares. I would say it's a stretch to call this an actual sword. Judging by the craftsmanship, I mean, it's real uneven right here. So this isn't an actual sword. This is more like an amateur sword.
A man armed with an actual sword, a hammer, and an axe walks up to the front porch. He then proceeds to steal multiple items outside of the house.
How you got a whole sword? You ain't even got a sheath with it. Somebody said he cosplaying. Oh!
At one point, a car drives by, but the man completely ignores it.
Bro.
After a while, he walks off with his bag filled with stolen items, the sword still being held under his arm.
That's it? I mean, that's good, but he didn't try nothing
While
else.
at work, a man in Florida would receive a message on his phone saying someone rang his doorbell. When he checked the live feed, this is what he saw. A man wearing a hat, sunglasses, and bandana is standing at the front door. And disturbingly, he's holding a handgun in clear view of the camera.
Oh, no.
The doorbell's audio system would ask the man to leave a message for the homeowner, and he does. He claims he lost his dog and wants to look in the homeowner's backyard for it.
Why you got a gun then?
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Hey, just wondering if you guys saw a lost puppy. He's a pit bull. Blue nose. I believe he came in your yard, but I don't want to look without your permission.
And he just got a gun in his hand.
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
Alright.
After the homeowner came on the speaker and confronted the man, he quickly...
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
Alright.
After the homeowner came on the speaker and confronted the man, he quickly left with no questions asked.
Bruh!
As it turns out, this wasn't the only house he did this to.
Man, I spilled some water.
Police would state that they had gotten multiple calls with the same description of the man and the exact same story. The man was most likely trying to get homeowners to open their door, where he could then threaten them with his gun, and from there do who knows what.
Man, that's crazy.
In this specific case, he most likely didn't realize the doorbell camera could see his firearm from where he was standing, which explains why he would be holding it out in the open by his side. Police weren't able to identify the man because of everything he had covering his face. Therefore, he was yet to be caught.
I mean, that's it. That's literally it. Gone. Nothing else. Bro. Bro, come on, man. Man, golly. Ooh.
Need more power? Need tougher doughs.
Jack, come on.
The KitchenAid Bowl Lift Stand Mixer.
Okay, let me just split screen this using the fancy Opera browser. Yeah, let's just buy both. Link below to download it for free.
For free? Ain't nothing free.
In 2023, news of a string of break-ins started to spread in Franklin Township on the southeast side of Indiana.
GG.
According to the news reports, thousands of residents were afraid to leave their houses after hearing about a thief who had ransacked over 24 cars and homes in less than a week.
What?
On Tuesday, July 13th of that year, a woman named Carla Wilson woke up to find that some of her jewelry was missing.
Oh, I see you with the salt lamp, though. That's what I'm talking about.
Confused, she walked around her house looking for where she could have possibly left the jewelry, and that's when she noticed her front door was open. In a panic, she looked through her Ring camera footage from the previous evening, where she was shocked to see some grown man walking around her garage in the middle of the night. In the video, a bearded man wearing a hoodie to cover his face can be seen walking around Carla Wilson's garage and grabbing a can of WD-40.
Huh?
As per the victim's statement, the man first broke into the victim's family car, which was parked outside a few days ago. This is where he had stolen the car's garage door opener, which is how he was able to get into the garage in the first place.
Wow.
The man simply pressed the button to open the garage, broke into the Wilsons' other car, which was inside her garage, and stole money, an iPhone, and a pair of sunglasses. Though still unsatisfied with all—
You got all that and you're still bro, you got an easy lick. Why ain't you leaving after that? You got all that iPhone, sunglasses, and you still ain't happy?
All of this, the man then sprayed the WD-40 he found in Carla's garage down the side of her door to prevent it from squeaking.
This dude thinks he's Solid Snake or something. Bro, get out of here.
Picked a lock to break into the house itself, where he can then be seen on another camera.
Dude, I will never understand
Upon
people
entering—
that break in people's house. Like, yeah, I'm gonna walk in this person's house and just steal something. I mean, you'll do anything except get a job, bruh. You gonna go through all this, take all this risk, all of this, except anything but go get a job. Anything.
In the home, the man walked straight to Carla's bedroom and saw her sleeping directly in front of him. Unfazed, the man proceeded to casually stroll around the living room for about a minute as he stole multiple pieces of jewelry, including the victim's favorite diamond ring, all while she was sleeping in the next room over with the door open.
You wrong for that.
Thankfully, Carla slept right through the incident, and after spending 7 minutes in her house, the thief walked out the front door and never came back.
I mean, but some of these people got, like, morals, though, Chad. Like, you know, believe it or not, there was a moral decision made within this person right here. He walked into her room. She was sitting there sleeping in the bed. He didn't do nothing at all. He just robbed the stuff and left. And there's a whole bunch more people that would have done way worse, though. I mean, that's crazy to say, but bruh.
Cops, it was obvious that the man was an experienced burglar, and it's pretty creepy how well prepared he was to rob Carla's house, even taking measures to prevent the door from squeaking. This led the police to believe he alone was responsible for all the dozens of break-ins that were occurring in the area in the last week.
Maybe he is Solid Snake.
It must have been incredibly disturbing for Carla to look at her Ring camera and find this man walking around her home with ill intentions and watching her in such a vulnerable state, knowing that he could have hurt her if he wanted to. Fortunately, though, Carla woke up the next morning unscathed and was able to use the video to warn her neighbors.
Dude, imagine seeing
Although it's
this
pretty common for burglars with this many successful robberies to eventually get caught during one of their dozens of attempts, this time, the man was never identified.
That's insane!
On June 18th, 2017...
Nah.
Zaxby's just
Yo.
dropped new lemon pepper. So you can get that zesty lemon and cracked black pepper flavor you love on the chicken you love.
Yo, Zaxby's, y'all going crazy with the ads, bruh.
I have no idea who this is.
I don't even think he knows who he is. He drunk.
Identity of the intruder was revealed as 39-year-old Stacy Foster.
Yeah, you're doxxed, GG.
A Fraser's Bottom, West Virginia resident who was consequently charged with nighttime burglary and destruction of property following his actions at Jeff's house. On Monday, July 25th, 2016, a man named Jack McArcher and his girlfriend Jordan Baranskis came back from dinner at a restaurant near their home in Chicago and fell asleep watching TV on the couch, as they often like to do. The next day, Jordan realized her purse was missing, leading to an argument in which Jack accused her of leaving it at the restaurant. To find out what really happened and put the matter to rest, the couple retraced their steps by scrolling through the previous night's surveillance videos. When they rewound the tape to around 3:30 a.m., they found something pretty terrifying.
Nothing good happens at 3:30 a.m., chat.
A man who the couple didn't know stood at the top of their stairway looking down at them sleeping on the couch below. He had apparently snuck in through their unlocked front door, silently walked past them up the stairs, and proceeded to stare down at them for a total of 4 minutes, just hovering above them as he watched them sleep. Disturbingly, the man moved so slowly and quietly through the house that he didn't even wake up the couple's 2 dogs who were sleeping at Jack and Jordan's feet next to the couch. As soon as the couple reported the incident to the cops, the sheriff mentioned he suspected the same man was probably responsible for other neighborhood burglaries that had taken place in the days leading up to the break-in of Jack and Jordan's house.
Bro.
In the days following the incident, some nearby residents even uploaded pictures to Facebook of the intruder casually riding through dark alleys on a bike and attempting to break into homes. And after reviewing their doorbell footage, it's clear the man was looking for an entryway into any one of the
Chad,
homes.
how are people brave enough to do this, bro? How?
It's pretty strange to see how someone who managed to sneak into a house undetected by the couple and their 2 dogs
Drugs? Yeah, you right.
decided to only walk away with a purse.
Yeah, you right.
But thankfully, the thought of harming the victims never entered his head. In an interview with WGN-TV, Jordan said she liked to think the man was watching the TV and not them sleeping on the couch.
Dude, people need to get those doors that are automatically locked at all times when you shut them. They got doorknobs that when you shut them things, it's locked no matter what. You even got to remember to lock it. Every time you close it, you know it's going to be locked.
That much would be impossible to confirm. After the incident, the couple were left understandably shaken. But despite their efforts to warn their neighbors and the manhunt that followed the disturbing incident, the suspect was never found.
That's crazy.
Flushing, Queens is generally considered by its residents to be a relatively safe place to live. But in 2015, footage of an incident at a house on 33rd Avenue near Union Street went viral and put a lot of the neighborhood's residents on edge. One night in late November of that year, security cameras caught a man wearing a backpack and a black cap with the word Diamond written on it casually walking up to the front door of this 4-bedroom house. After entering through the unlocked back door, the intruder can be seen prowling around the house on his tiptoes to avoid detection, and a few minutes later he drops to his hands and knees and crawls on the floor while holding what appears to be a knife between his teeth. Disturbingly, the homeowners were lying in the bed in that same room while the burglar crawled around and snagged a cell phone from one of the dressers. Although this was the end of the video that was released by police, the seconds that followed were even more intense, as the homeowner revealed that just moments later he was woken up by the sound of the intruder crawling on the floor. Upon seeing the homeowner jolt out of the bed, the suspect immediately got up and fled, and fortunately, nobody was injured during the incident.
Bruh!
During the investigation, police described the suspect as 6'2" and 200 pounds.
You ain't 6'2", you about 5'8".
But despite the incriminating footage, they were never able to find him. It's pretty disturbing to imagine what he was planning on using the knife for, especially considering that along with the 2 adults in the same room, there were also 3 kids in the house at the time of the break-in. After the incident,
All that for a cell phone, bruh.
homeowners mentioned they learned their lesson and never left their back door unlocked again. As for the suspect, what he went on to do with his life is anyone's guess. On the evening before Thanksgiving in 2020, Joey Archer, his wife Beth, and their young daughters were asleep in their home in Raynor, Washington, when they were suddenly woken up by the sound of their doorbell ringing ferociously at around 6:30 a.m. Immediately, Joey got up and ran to the front door, thinking it could be a neighbor in need of help. While her husband rushed to greet the stranger, Beth checked their security cameras and noticed that her car was no longer in the driveway. To her horror, she also saw a bearded man she didn't recognize trying to break into Joey's car with a shovel.
Oh my goodness! You know you ain't getting in that window.
Shocked at what he
Stop!
saw when he arrived at the front door,
Oh!
Joey decided not to confront the unstable intruder and immediately called the police to report the incident while he helplessly watched the man damage his car with the shovel. While all this was happening, Beth ran to their two daughters' bedrooms to let them know that someone was trying to break into their house and told them to jump out the window and run to the family's barn to hide while they figured out what to do. As the girls ran to the barn, Joey noticed the stranger had taken his attention off the car and was now using the shovel to break down their front door.
Bro.
Realizing his life and the safety of his family was now in danger, after the intruder had broken the glass on the door, he yanked the shovel out of his hands at just the right moment and used it to hit him on the head twice before chasing him out into the yard and subduing him while he waited for the cops to arrive.
Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him with it! Hit him!
Following the
You a better
incident-
man than me, buddy. Hey, you a better man than me, buddy. That dude would have been hamburger meat out there. Yeah.
Following the incident, the family chose not to identify the man due to safety concerns, but the cops promptly charged him with residential burglary, criminal trespassing, and vehicle prowling. Still confused as to how the man had gotten into their property, the Archers reviewed the footage and looked at everything the intruder had done prior to them waking up, including jumping over the fence to get into their driveway. As they soon realized, the man had been on their property for about half an hour before they woke up, rummaging through their garage and backing one of their cars into a ditch.
Like, what is he doing?
In a Facebook post he made after the incident, Joey described the invasion as every dad's worst nightmare and encouraged other nearby residents to install security cameras for their family's safety.
He did good, though.
After the nightmare the Archers went through, Joey bought a shotgun and a pistol and upgraded his barn's security and surveillance systems to prevent a similar incident from happening
Yeah,
again.
upgraded security cameras where they got like a mounted turret on it. And if it's like, you know, and there's movement on the camera, to start shooting.
As for the intruder, it was never
Yo,
confirmed if he
Palestinian
was
Prince
under
with
the
the 10
influence of
W,
something at the
Palestinian
time of
Prince
the
with the 10,
invasion.
thank you.
But the fact that he rang the doorbell for several minutes before trying to break into the car and then the house suggests he was likely not in his right mind. It's possible the man was suffering from the effects of a pretty severe mental illness, but because the Archers decided to keep the case private, we'll likely never know for sure.
So they never, there's no information ever released on
This
it.
footage was recorded in March 2019 by security cameras in an apartment in the Bronx, New York. The disturbing footage shows an intruder prowling around a baby's nursery, where a 2-month-old baby lay sleeping in her crib. Although the suspect doesn't seem to be showing any interest in the sleeping child, it's still pretty disturbing to see him do something so evil and selfish right in front of an innocent baby. After rifling through the baby's bedroom for a couple of minutes,
Bro,
the
what you
suspect
gonna
was
find to steal in there, bro? What you robbing the baby's room for? What you gonna find, a gold watch in there?
scared off by the sound of the baby's 32-year-old father walking around in the living room. But instead of calling it a night, the man then broke into another apartment on a different floor of the same building, which belonged to a 28-year-old woman.
Bro.
This time, his burglary attempt was successful, and he got away with some jewelry, a bicycle, and a backpack.
Dude.
As it was later revealed, the man entered both of the apartments through the unsecured fire exit windows. Even though the man's face can be seen pretty clearly in the footage,
Let me guess, he was never identified.
And the NYPD put out a Crime Stoppers alert on him. After the man fled the area, he was never seen again. It's possible that he went on to burglarize more homes in the same neighborhood after that night, but we'll likely never know for sure.
It is crazy how many people in these videos just straight up get away with it, chat. You know what I mean? It's actually insane how many times these people in these videos just get away with it. You know?